Hello again, LOTRLCG fans. Tonskillitis here with another Lord of the Rings playthrough video. Just about to take on the fourth quest of the Angmar Awakened cycle, which is Treachery of Rhudaur. This is a great quest. It reminds me a bit of Battle of the Five Armies with the three quest stages, and you're trying to balance your progress between them and make important decisions about where you're going to quest each round. There's a mixture of, we can pay resources to put progress on here as well as questing. We can put tokens on this, progress tokens from clearing locations or from killing enemies on this one. So quite a few triggers to remember. There's a level of complexity with this quest, but it's a good one and I'm looking forward to taking it on. That said, I've got 5 rounds, so 5 time counters here. I'm going to remember each turn assiduously to remove a time counter. I've got to try and explore as many of these as possible in order to get the clue objectives, to claim these clue objectives, which are going to help us to quest, defend, attack. They also interact with the shadow cards as well, so it's a good idea to get them if you can as soon as possible. In the next quest stage we're going to have to take on Rhudaur and his minions and make a bunch of other progress on the quest, so hopefully we'll be set up by then. And we've got this great hall location which we start off with a massive 8 quest points, so we're going to have to start questing strongly right out the gate and hope we can get set up. So I'm reasonably happy with my starting hands. I've got a weapon here, I've got the ability to play maybe a healer or something if we draw it from the lore sphere. We've got over here, we've got the card draw and we've got goof laugh, so it could work out quite well. So let's just see how we go then for our first turn. Make a start. Okay, that's not exactly what we wanted to see there, but never mind. I'll draw a card on this side because it doesn't do it automatically. Okay, that range is great as well. So what I'm going to do, I'll start by putting a couple of blades of Gondolin then onto Harmer. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's fine. Suppose it's conceivable I could lose another ally, so okay, I'll put out the Horn of Gondor onto Boromir. He rarely gets to see his own horn, but this time he'll get it. I'll also actually put out this side quest, which could be nice. I know it seems kind of crazy, but we've got plenty of side quests in play already, but it might just work out. Okay, I'm going to play 2 then for Goothlaugh here then, and that's fine. Okay, for questing then, let's quest with the full complement of 7 on this side, and we'll send we'll just send 6 on this side, so a total of 13, and we're questing here. Let's see the first card. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll do that. It's going to attach onto there, and we're going to have to exhaust a character each, so let's do that and pass next card. Okay, so we're up against a total of 8 and we sent 13, so we're currently going to make 5 progress. So let's have a look at that then. So if we increase our threat, we've got this action. If we increase our threat by 3, we can pass that location. So I think that's actually going to be a good option. I'm going to raise my threat up then by 3 on this side, not on the Boromir side. And yep, that'll just ensure that we make it through this location, which can be a real block. So that's, sorry, 1 more threat. Okay then, and we got no enemies there as well, so that was okay. Let's reveal the top 3 then to see if we get an enemy. Top 5, sorry, to see if I get an enemy. 3, 4, 5. Okay, those cursed dead stocking up already, not great, but there we go. Okay, next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay then, so we might as well take that one then. Okay, so there we go. We made the progress that we needed to, so that's going to be cleared. That's also going to put an additional 2 onto this side quest here. But we didn't make any onto our gather information. That's not a huge issue really. Okay then. I think what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to take down this White of Rhudaur over here, and I'm going to take the Cursed Dead over here through optional engagements. Then I'm going to pay 1 resource off Aragon to leap a ranger into play here, and let's see what we can do. Okay, first of all, the Boromir player is going to ready Boromir, and I'm going to defend here. And he's attacking for 4 then, so Boromir will take 2 damage. On this side, I'm going to defend over here then with the ranger, and there's not a spare copy of him in the discard pile, so he's just going to take 2 damage and survive. And that's nice. Although, is that now going to be 4 Cursed Dead in the discard pile? I think it might well be, but there we go. Plenty of opportunity of placing progress, I suppose, for the... Sorry, I should have travelled. I would have travelled to this active location. Apologies for not triggering that. Okay. There was no travel effect, so it wouldn't have affected anything. Okay, I can attack then. There's no attacking back on the Boromir side, but I can attack here then with Harmer, and I think I can place progress on the active location, though I can't place it on the quest here. I think I can still place it using the Blades of Gondolin. Not entirely sure, I think so. Please post in the comments what your views are on that. And of course Harmer's going to be able to kill here, and I'll draw 3 cards, hoping for another Foe Hammer of course, but... Okay, and I've looked out there, so yeah, I'll play my second Foe Hammer then. Wow, some fantastic stuff there, that was well worth it. And that's the power of Foe Hammer and Hammer there, definitely. Okay, so before the end of the round, let's refresh. Let's take a time counter from the from the main quest, and then let's shuffle our ranger into our deck, and let's pass on to the next round then. So that was a very satisfactory round. Aside from the damage on Boromir, we're pretty happy with that. Okay. Right, over here then, we want to play... Let's go straight for this then, so and name the leadership sphere, and sorry, we'll start by playing Steward of Gondor onto Aragorn. Sorry, that was 2. We named the leadership, yep. And then we can of course play this onto him as well. And that's very nice. Okay, so that was satisfactory planning on that side. I'm not going to be able to use Thicket Spears this round, but I think I need to just bide my time on that. I can always defend in a pinch with Harmer over here, so sorry, with Guthlaf here, so that could be alright. For questing, in terms of questing, I think it might be worth me now questing onto 8 on my side and 7 there, that's 15. If we were to send 15 against Decipher Ancient Text, I think that's okay. Let's send that then. Shall I ready Boromir? Yes, I'll do that now. Okay, and see what happens. First card is a nice location. Next card is a Deadlord. Not quite as nice, but we're up against 3, 6, 8 then. So we sent 15, sorry, so we're going to make 7 progress. So 2 of that progress is going to go on there, and the remaining 5 is going to go on to Decipher Ancient Text then. So, quite an interesting staging then. Let's just think about this then. So, we've got 5 on there, we've got an extra 2 I suppose onto the an extra 2 onto sifting through the ruins, and I can travel to one of these. Let me just think about what I want to do with the engagements here. I need to have a check and see what enemies I've got in the discard pile as well. Of course, that's a bit of a concern. So yeah, that's my main concern here. This is going a bit slow with the lag. Apologies for this. So okay, so that's another one there, and now it's 2 onto here. Okay, so not the worst round of questing there. Of course, that's gone now. I think I'll travel to this location, and let me just see what's in the discard pile. I think it's going to be Cursed Dead. Yep. So it's not terrible. Can't really take both of them. I can't really afford to take both of them on this side, although possibly I could. Okay, let's try and deal with them both on this side then. So okay, so he's going to come down here then, and that just gives me the option of bringing, first of all, trigger his forced effect, do things in the right order, bringing out this enemy. Okay, and then putting him engaged with me. Okay, and then I'll move Amarthuril over here as for the response, and then we'll deal with these. Combat. So I don't think that I want to risk defending with Amarthuril against the Dead Lord, although I'm guaranteed to lose Guthlath if I defend with him. This is an important decision, but I don't want to jeopardize the game, so I'm going to defend with him. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Okay, they get 1 + 1 + 1. Was that Dead Lord revealed this round? I believe he was, so he should in fact have a damage off Thalin. That could be significant actually. Yeah, he was revealed during staging. Okay, so yeah, Guthlath is killed. Yeah, that's quite nasty. Guthlath's going to be killed. I can defend this Cursed Dead with, well, Amarthuril hoping for the best, but again, it still puts me in a really dangerous situation, obviously, so let's just see how it works out. on the Boromir side as well. It's scary all round, really. I've just got to hope, really. Okay, so he's gone over here then. Oh, so he's attacking for 5. So he's getting +1. There's not a copy of Amarthael in my discard pile, so I'm narrowly going to survive there. Okay, this one. Okay, Boromir just takes a damage there then. So that was a pretty frightening round. And that's why you save resources for Thicket of Spears, I suppose. So yeah, he did take a damage from Harmer. He's only actually got 1 defense, hasn't he? That's significant. He was revealed during staging, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, there wasn't a quest card effect that brought him out. So Harmer quested, yeah. Okay, so I'm better actually to kill him with Harmer there then, because I can. He's got, oh no, he has got 2 defense actually, hasn't he? So I can't, because of the card that he revealed there. He's got 2 defense. Yeah. Okay, so I have to kill the Cursed Dead then. That's straightforward then. Okay, now that I've clarified that, I'll attack with Harmer, discarding a card. Let's see, I'll discard this. Oh, Boromir, of course, should have got a resource for the Horn of Gondor then. I'll discard this Envoy of Pelargir then. Well, I'll actually discard this Eagle. And I'll pick a card out of the discard pile. And I'll pick a Foe Hammer. Okay. This enemy is now going to be killed exactly by Harmer, which is going to put 2 progress up there then. Okay, I'm not sure if I missed putting progress on there last turn, so I'll just leave that now. Harmer can also place 2 progress then, as we said, for Blade of Gondolin, I think. And then I can trigger Foe Hammer a couple of times here. So let's do that. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Okay, so some great cards there. And we've just about survived for all intents and purposes. That was a pretty scary round. So hopefully we can get back on track next round and take a bit of control. Okay, so let's refresh. And let's remove a time counter. And pass on to the next quest stage, I think. Sorry, pass on to the next turn, not the next quest phase. Okay. So the fact that I'm still engaged with an enemy on this side slightly bothers me, but yeah. Let's just see about this. Have I drawn a card on that side? I have not. Let's draw a card then. Okay, that's a pretty nice one. Right, so I shouldn't have to discard the Steward, so I'll trigger it straight away. Okay, so over here, let me see. What do I want to do? Probably want to play Gandalf to draw. Let's do that. 4 and 5 off Boromir, and I'll draw a Gandalf, using Gandalf then, yeah. Draw 3. I need some more attachments, I think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted there, but it's okay. And I can also spend 1, I think, for a vassal. Trying to weigh up whether or not I want to give Wingfoot to Aragorn. I think it's probably going to be more beneficial though for me to save my resources. Okay. Right, how am I going to do it? Or I could just give that to Aragorn and then pass 1 back using the pass 1 back using this Envoy of Pelargir. This is tricky. Meaningful decisions to make here. Okay, I think I'll just leave it as it is. On the Aragorn side then, I would like to play Calabrian Stone onto Aragorn. Then I won't be able to play Thicket of Spears though. But I'd still be able to do a Ranger and possibly Feint. Yeah, this is difficult. Need to get him killed as well. That white there is a bit of a menace. Right, where are we going to quest here? Probably going to send. Probably going to quest to decipher ancient texts. Will I use Gandalf for combat? I guess so. Okay, right. Let's do that then. I'll spend 2 resources off Aragorn to give him the Calabrian Stone. And let's just check. Did I remember to remove a? Did I remember to remove the resource? I did, from the quest card. Hey, it's the 3rd turn anyway, it's clear. Yep. Okay, so I've played that onto him. I'm then going to spend 1 resource to put this onto Theoden. And I'm happy there, okay. Questing. Let's send Thalin, Theoden, Boromir. Whoops. I'll raise my threat on the Boromir side to ready him. And okay, questing there. Aragorn's questing for what? 4, 6. Okay, 6. Add 4 for Mary's 10. 10. Add 7. 17. Okay, 17 then. Let's send on to decipher ancient text then. First card is location. Next card is an enemy. Okay, so we're up against 8 there. We sent 17. Thalin's going to deal 1 damage to him, so that's not too bad. Okay, Theoden's going to ready. So we're going to make 9 progress. So 1's going to go onto there, clearing that, adding 2 progress. And we had 9, so 8 onto here then, so 13, so that looks okay. So that's pretty nice. 13 then, and if we just spend one resource, we're going to be able to clear this one then next round. Oh, well, we might want to do that now actually before this happens. Let's just think carefully about it, because he's going to remove when he engages, the traitorous white here is going to remove 2 progress from each side quest, from each quest card in play. So I want to play Peace and Thought on that side, but at the same time on this side I wouldn't mind playing, but yeah, I think I can more easily quit to do it on this side. So I'll play it on this side then, and that's going to flip this over then, that last resource for Mary. Okay, good. And then I'll take down this enemy on this side then. I'll start by exhausting Boromir actually to claim this objective, clue objective, which could help to soften the shadow cards. I'm also, when he engages, I'm going to pass over this guy onto this side, Amarthuril, to help out with combat. So hopefully this will work out alright. Now, of course, he did remove the progress from here, so let's do that while we remember. Let's discard this location, and we're down to 4 on the debris. Oh, do we want to travel again? Come on, let's tighten up our play a bit, sorry. Yeah, I think I do want to make Ancient Causeway the active location. There's no reason really not to. Well, threat, but don't think the threat thing's the worst situation. Okay, so if Boromir ready's here then, let's have a look. He's got 3 defense. We've got, what have we got here to deal with? Right, let's start by defending this one then with Boromir. Okay, so he's attacking for 4. So we are going to take 1 damage with Boromir, which is unfortunate, but there's not a copy of Boromir in our discard pile, so that's all. Okay, on this one, let me think. If I block with the... I think I want to just block with Gandalf and play it safe. Okay, nothing there, that's fine. Right, okay then. Let's have a look then here. On this side, we've got another attack coming then, but we're just going to play Feint. Okay, there we go then. Right. We've got a total of 9 attack there. We can do... so I think it's actually best if we just save our vassal. So ready Boromir, we'll attack with Boromir. Do I even need to ready Boromir? Maybe I just want to... No, let's just keep Boromir exhausted. Let's just attack with Theoden and Amarthuril there to get rid of this traitorous white then. I think that's fine. Okay, that'll kill him. That'll place a couple of progress up here, which is fine. And I can attack for Harmer. And I can discard 1 to draw 1. Let me have a think about what I'm going to discard. Probably just going to discard this now and take back, let me see, shall I take back Feint? Or shall I take back Foe Hammer? I think I'll take back a Foe Hammer again. Okay. He's going to kill him. We're going to immediately place 2 progress on there. For those. And that's going to, I suppose, raise each player's threat by 2. Which is quite annoying for the Ancient Causeway, but it's unavoidable. Okay then. There we go there then. Oh, did I draw the cards? No, I did not. Let's do that for the Foe Hammer. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, not the most useful stuff there. Maybe made a mistake. Let's see how we get on next round. Sorry, at the end of the round, of course, we should have removed one of there. And I put another 2 progress on there. Sorry about that. And I also need to put another 2 progress on there for clearing the location. Okay, quite a lot to remember. Did I pass on to the next phase there? I passed on to the next turn. My apologies. What I actually was going to do was to play this and to pay 1 with, I would have had a resource on Boromir, Peace and Thought, and exhaust these 2. Okay, that healer was my first draw, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. That would have been fine. Of course, I didn't end up getting rid of the vassal, so that's okay. And there we go. Okay, draw an additional card on this side then. I think I've corrected those errors that I made there then. Okay. Right. Think about this carefully. About where we're going to quest. Yes. The Boromir player's threat is very worrying. Okay, let's just play this then and name. Let's name Law, and let's get out a healer. And then also pay 1 to put Wingfoot onto Aragorn there then. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay, I'll quest again with these then. I'll ready Boromir as well, I suppose, and send him. And I'll ready him again so that he's not exhausted during the quest phase in case we get a nasty treachery. Okay, and I suppose I'm going to quest on to quiet the spirits. Am I going to do that? I'm currently sending, what, 8, 10, 15, 15. So I could feasibly pass either one of these. Okay. Let's go and sift through the debris then. Yeah, okay, first card is going to Surge. Okay, first card then. is a sorcery. Okay, so the first player, which is this player, is going to discard some cards then. Okay, so sorry, Aragorn named enemy for Wingfoot. Okay, let's see what we get then. Okay, 5 then, 5 damage. That's a little bit worrying, but it could have been worse, could have been much worse. There's quite a mixture of cards on this. Okay, so yeah, I named that for Aragorn. Okay, so that's going to attach to there. Okay, and each player must exhaust a character he controls. I suppose I'll exhaust what, the vassal there then. Okay, so that's fine then. We're and Hammer there. Okay, so we sent a total of, I think, was it 15? I sent 5 on this side, 10 on this side. Yeah, 15. We're up against 3, so we're going to make 12 progress. So we would have completed this one, but we've not quite done it because of this annoying card here. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, that could have gone much worse. So we've got the 18 progress, and we just need to, well, we still need to decide, I suppose, probably which one we're going to go on next round, because we can only clear one of them realistically. Okay. Okay, done. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll probably travel to that location. Or will I? Let me think. Yeah, I've got a Favour of the Valar in hand. I'm probably going to use that. Theoden readies then as well. Okay. So I think now that I've got the healer, I should be okay to defend. I've got the clue card. So I think I'm going to avoid doing anything else. Like, for example, playing Thicket Spears. I don't think that's necessary. Whoops. The lag dealt him an additional shadow card there. Sorry about that. Okay. Boromir to defend then. I think he's fine. If I know the deck, the encounter deck well enough, that is, of course. He's got 3 defense. He's up against 3 attack, and he's fine. So that is saving him. That orders from Angmar is very important. Okay, then I'll use the healer to strip a damage off Boromir and strip a damage off Aragorn over here then. Very nice. Okay, and then I will ready Boromir, and we can attack for a total of 9 here, and we can get rid of him. So I think he needs 8, does he, to kill him? So yeah. Okay, so that was alright. That was fine. We'll remember to place 2 progress onto Quiet the Spirits. We are trying to reform our ways and remember these triggers. Okay, so I've done that. I'll trigger Steward of Gondor on this side, adding 2 resources to Aragorn before the refresh phase. Then we'll refresh. Okay, over here then I'll remove a token There's no refresh actions this round that I've got to take, but I do have to trigger this effect on Seal the Tomb. So let's discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and we need to add the topmost enemy to the staging area, and it's this one. Okay, but it's added, it's not gonna surge or anything like that. Okay, that's fine then. Right, let's pass on to the next round then. I think we've remembered everything there, fingers crossed. And draw one on here. Okay, so this is going to be my last turn on this quest stage. So let me see, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to start by putting this onto nope. I'm going to spend all 3 resources, sorry, to play Favour of the Valar, because I don't want to die. That is more important than anything else. Okay, on this side then, what am I going to do? I could use a Gandalf to lower my threat. I could play an ally. I think I'll start by playing an ally then for 2. Okay, so 2 off Aragorn then to play this ally, and she'll move a resource onto Boromir then. Okay, and then next of all I'm going to play for my next trick. I could also lower the Boromir player's threat down using that Aragorn, that's also worth noting. Perhaps it's better just to save some of my resources on this side as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm asking myself, how important here is it for me to keep the steward from exhausting? Don't think it's that important because I've got spare stewards in my hand, so let's just use it now. Add another 2, and then we can play 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 then finally for Merry to get out a Hobbit Gandalf here. Let's do that. That seems good. Okay, let's quest on to sift through the debris then. We need to make 6 progress on it, so let's send Gandalf, let's send Merry, I'll send Aragorn naming enemy, and we'll send Theoden and Falin there. Okay, so we're sending 7 on this side, we're sending 10, 14, 15 on this side, 22 I believe, if I'm not wrong there, that's 7, yeah, add 22, looks good. Okay, it's probably too much, but let's do it. I'll keep back Boromir actually. Okay, 20. Let's see if we can make 6 progress. First one, good. Second one, fine. Okay, so we're up against a total of 2, 4, 6. We sent 20, we're going to make 14 progress. So, yeah, it's going to be more than enough to clear that. Now we'll raise each player's threat by 2 to start with for the ancient causeway there. Okay. And then we'll do that. So we've got 14. It's more than enough to clear this. So I'm going to flip this over now. Okay. And I can now travel to the ruins of Arnor over there. We did reveal an enemy, of course. Sorry, Aragorn should have readied. We quested successfully. Theoden should have readied. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we probably want to bring down the traitorous white on one side, and we probably want to bring down the other one over here. Yes, probably. So we can use Harmer ideally. Okay, so yeah, over here then I'll bring down him. And over here I'll bring down him. I think he was actually hit by Thalin. It shouldn't matter. Okay, on this side, let me see. I'm going to exhaust Aragorn to claim this over here. Okay, I don't think I can fail to be successful now in doing this, so let's just see how it goes. Okay, first shadow card then to the White of Rhudaur. Okay, and then Traitorous White. Of course he would remove 2 progress from there, but we're not really counting that because we're not expecting to clear this in any way. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to just defend this one then rather than use any tricks with Hammer. Okay, and yet we're secure in that defense. Over here then I'll defend with Gandalf. Okay, and I think we're still secure in this one as well. Okay, for each point of damage dealt by it, there's no damage, so that's fine. Okay, attacking back then, I'd like to, I think, ready Boromir on this side, and then we can attack for 9 without use of the... Okay, so without use of the vassal, we can attack for 9, which is sufficient to kill him. I'm not going to bother placing the progress. I would have 8 at the end of this combat phase, but I don't think it's worth doing. Okay, and then Armor and the Envoy can attack for a total of 4. Aragorn gives it -1 defense, so that's 3 damage, which is exactly enough to kill this white. Okay, very pleased with that. And we can place another 2 progress, of course. And what else can we do? We can, when Hammer exhausts to attack, we can discard one of these, well, I guess one of these swords. Well, I've got 2 stewards, let's get rid of one of the stewards. And yeah, let's get back one of these then. And let's draw again. So I get my feint there as well, and I also get an ally and some threat reduction, so it's looking nice. Okay then, let's go to the refresh. So we should have had 8 on there, but we've not completed quite the spirits. So we're going to remove the final token from there. We're going to have to remove this quest. It says remove all Treachery of Rhudaur quest from the game, side quest from the game, and immediately advance to stage 2. Okay, so let's trigger that. My side quest and the other one remain. So, oops. Okay, so we add Rhudaur to the staging area there then, and we search the encounter deck for enemies then, or so I need to shuffle that. Enemies or side quests, so I can guarantee that I'm going to get one of those enemies from there. So I think I just want to take the Cursed Dead as usual, are a good option for me, just because. Yeah. Okay, and I also know that these are going to discard, so I'm going to get the topmost enemy as well. So now we need to trigger this at the end of the refresh phase. So let's do that. Oh, sorry, is this during the refresh? No, that's at the end of... during your refresh phase. Okay, so it's a bit vague. I'm going to raise my threat by 2 for Gandalf at that point. Okay. Now I'm going to trigger the side quest discard then. So we need to discard the top 3, adding an enemy to the staging area. So that's that one. Okay, that wasn't the worst. And now I think we can finally pass on to the last quest stage then. Okay. So quite a lot happened there, so apologies for that, but hopefully we didn't miss anything too much. Okay. On this side I don't think I'm too bothered about losing my steward again, so I'm just going to play that straight off. Yeah, I'm feeling quite good about this round then, so it's just the threat is a bit of a concern, but I've got my favourite of the Valar there, so hopefully we can survive. Right, let's start by doing 1, 2 off armour and 3 for this wonderful 3 willpower ally, and I think that's probably going to be it, isn't it? Yeah, if I want to play Thicket of Spears, which I'm probably going to want to play this round, and possibly Feint as well, then that looks like a good option. Okay, over on this side, I've now got the Gondorian Shield, which is nice. I'm going to add that to Boromir then. I can also pay 1 to put the this Captain of Gondor onto him as well, so he's got up to 6 defense when I'm engaged with an enemy. And finally I'll spend 1 for a Vassal of the Windlord there. Well, let's just go wild. I'm going to spend all my resources actually. With the final one there, I can spend 1 to put the Secret Vigil onto this Traitorous Wight as well, so that looks okay. Okay, so we've got, that was a good planning round on that side, definitely. Let's think about this then. What are we going to do? So I don't think I remembered to heal last turn, but never mind. Okay, I'm going to quest then for quite a large amount. Let's name Treachery with Aragorn. Let's quest with them. Let's keep her back as a blocker. The old envoy there. So, yeah, that'll hopefully be enough on that side. So that'll be 10, 15, 18 then on this side. Let's send, that's a total of 25 then, I believe. Is that right? So we've got our, yeah, 25 then. 7, add, yeah, 18. What are we up against here? We're currently up against 7. We need to make 20 progress. That's not going to do it. 20. I think that's as much as I'm intending to send though this round. Okay, let's see what we get then. 25, first card. 26 in fact, because Aragorn's 1 extra willpower because of this, which is not a restricted attachment. Okay, first card. It's not too bad. Next one. Okay, not too bad. So it's not a sorcery treachery. It is a treachery though, so Aragorn's going to ready. And I suspect we've quested successfully. Right, we're up against 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 then. Okay, we sent 26 and we're up against 16, so that's looking pretty good for us. We're making 10 progress. So 1 on here and then 9 on the main quest. Do we want to make any additional progress? Let's just have a think. We could also potentially place more progress by raising our threat. I don't really think that's necessary. Probably not necessary. Shall we just stick with this? Are we confident? I think we're fairly confident with where we are. Okay, yeah, let's just... Shall I bother travelling? I'm not going to be able to clear that location, so maybe I'll just not travel. Okay, so engagements then. What do I want to take? Optionally, I want to take as much as I can, I suppose, on the Aragorn side, so let's do that. Take 1 down, optionally here then. And then he comes to there then. He comes to there. And he comes to there then. I guess that works fine. I don't have Captain of Gondor there, but I think that's okay. Theoden, of course, would have readied as well. Okay. So, let's go with the combat. Yep. Okay, over there, and there, and there, and there. So, yeah, I was quite lucky that round, I think. Okay, first of all let's think about this. Thicket of Spears then, that doesn't take too much thought. Okay, do I want to do anything else? Do I want to feint on this side? Is that the safest option? Probably. Is it necessary? Probably not. But let's do it anyway. Okay, we can. So let's do it. Just to keep it totally secure. Okay then, attacking. What can we do? Well, I think we can do quite a lot. Let's start by attacking with possibly shouldn't have even sent Mary there, that was maybe a mistake. Never mind. Okay, I'll attack with I want to get someone destroyed, so let's start by attacking with Harmer and Amarthail, and of course Aragorn's defensive cancellation means that we can kill him with those two. And sorry, when I exhausted to attack with Harmer, I'll discard a copy of Calabrian Stone and I'll get back Thicket of Spears, discarding Feint. And I'll place another 2 progress onto the quest. And I'll lower each player's threat by 2. Okay, and Aragorn can attack for 3. And that's enough to kill this enemy here. I don't need to drag the other one across. And I suppose Gandalf and her will attack for, well, just for 5 then and put a damage on him. I mean, I could do other things with vassals there, but I don't think I'm going to bother. And I'll ready Boromir to attack with Theoden so that we can kill this one. Okay, that's a lot of dead enemies there. It worked out pretty nicely, thanks to Thicket of Spears. And yeah, I think I can probably afford to keep Gandalf another round. So let's do that. And let's pass on. So to the refresh, we now need to discard the top. So I already paid for Gandalf, and then need to discard the top 3 cards as per the effect there. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Traitorous White's fine. It's good to see that in the discard pile. We just do not want to get those sorceries now, so that's our main worry. Sorry, I'll use the healer this time as well. Apologies, I'll strip a damage off Boromir and 1 off Aragorn there then. Okay. Right. Next round then. Yep. Okay, a modest 49 threat on that side is fine. So nothing much to play on that side unless I want to protect that player's threat. I guess I can do, I might as well. Play it perfectly safe then, so I'll spend 3 resources and I'll attach Favour of the Valar to this player's threat dial. Okay, over here then. Let's activate the steward then now. Yeah. I don't know what are my priorities here. Have I drawn a card on this side? No, I've not. Okay, Northern Tracker's not a big priority there, so... Okay, I'll just spend 3 on this side then to play Galadrim's Greeting on this side and lower this player's threat down to 43. And that seems fine. Okay, questing. Okay, so we need characters back to defend, but that's not too hard to arrange. Boromir's got 5 defense as well. We've currently got 7 in the staging area. I can send him. I can probably send him. Okay, so I'm going to name, let's name Treachery again with Aragorn. I'm sending a total of, currently sending, well, let's send and quest Boromir then, so that's 7 on that side. Is that the right player's threat there that I've raised? No, that's the wrong player's threat. Okay, that's correct then. 7 on that side, 10, 15, 18 on this side, so 25 again I think. That should be sufficient. 25 then, let's see what we get. First card is one of these then, so we are going to get some more enemies, but that's why we've got Thicket Spears. Okay, couple more of these then, that's fine, not too bad in itself. Okay, second card, hopefully final card of staging. It's going to gain Surge. Okay, the active quest is the main quest. Okay, well, bit more threat there, but I did name Treachery, so Aragorn's going to ready again. Okay, so quite a lot of threat. Hopefully we'll make enough progress. I think we should do. We've got 5, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 17 then. We sent 25, so we're going to make 8 progress as it stands, which is not bad. It's not quite enough. Okay. So we need to raise our threat by at least 3, I think, here. Okay, let's do this then. I'll raise my threat by 1, 2, 3 then on this side to ensure that we get 22 progress on the quest, and I'll preempt the fact that we're going to get 2 of those tokens taken off by this enemy. Okay, and I'll just do that. So I raise my threat by 3. Okay. Right, so let's just check. How many of these can we defend then? I think there is actually a Treachery which could be quite unpleasant. Let me think. So I'm definitely going to play Thicket Spears on one side. The other side I can probably defend with Boromir. So, okay, let's just do optionals then. Boromir is going to defend on this side. Okay, and then we'll just go through with engagements. So he comes down to here. He comes down to here. Okay, so of course I've readied there. So Boromir has got 6 defense, so I'm hoping that I can defend without too much trouble on this side. Okay. Yep. Combat then. Let's do the shadows. I didn't get a treachery that. I got a treachery, yeah, but I didn't get a... I've been lucky enough not to get a sorcery one, haven't I? Okay, so Boromir with 6 defense then. Let's do some defending Boromir then. Feeling fairly safe with our clue card. Okay, he gets +1 attack, so he's attacking for 5. Boromir takes no damage. Let's ready him again then. Let's defend this white. Okay, nothing. And one more. Come on, Boromir, this is the last defense you'll have to do of the game. The excitement, the tension of the lag. That's why it does it. Okay. He's up to 46 threat then. Let's get rid of those. Okay. And he defends. If he does not control a clue objective, fortunately he controls a clue objective. Okay. On this side, I suppose I should have done the shadows first, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll play, of course, Thicket of Spears for 1, 2, 3. And then let's do some healing then with the healer. Okay, 1 from Boromir, 1 from Aragorn there then. And attacking. We can attack for... We've got exactly 20 progress because of our questing there, measured questing. Yep, 10. Yeah, we did send 10, didn't we? Okay, we can attack Thaldir for 6. Yeah, I'm not going to bother attacking any of these. We can attack for 6, for 10, for 11, for 14, for 17, for 20 there, I think. Okay, I think that's enough to kill him. 20 attack. We didn't have to do anything with these vassals. We kept them in play for all the game. And then, yeah, we can just attack for 20. And in spite of the fact he's got 4 defense, he's going to take 16 damage. So he's on a total of 17 damage. And we've won the game. We've kept our 2 clue tokens there, so our 2 clue tokens, our 20. Yeah, we've kept our 2 clue cards, which have kept us, which means that our total of 20 is enough to win, because it removes 5 quest points for each clue objective attached to a character. Okay, so we've done all the healing there. Of course, when that attack resolves, we've won the game, so we don't need to worry about any discarding. And let's just move on. Okay, so thoughts on that quest? Well, we got a little bit lucky on the second stage. You know, there was a few things that could have still hurt us. The sorceries could have made it a bit harder for us. We still probably would have had enough. If we would have got 2 sorceries, though, you know, it could have been difficult, of course, but the way it's worked out, it's been fine. Our threat's been okay. this deck's done particularly well. The Aragorn deck, the Boromir deck eventually got going. You know, it took a bit longer with the Peace and Thoughts, but yeah, with I think the having Snowmane on Theoden was pretty handy. You know, let's just have a look at our score there. So 6 rounds total. So it wasn't too long, the game. 6 completed rounds, sorry. So yeah. So it wasn't too bad. We were on our 7th round there, and yeah, we managed to quest pretty well. We managed to deal with combat from Harmer and what with Boromir. That objective proved really handy on Boromir there, especially the fact it's not a restricted attachment makes it really useful. So yeah, that's a really enjoyable quest. I hope you enjoyed watching the playthrough, and hopefully I can continue and be successful against difficult quests like Khan Doom we've got coming up next. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking that on. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.